So if any of you saw my last video, no, 2 videos ago, I did a review on my 22 Honda Civic, or my wife's actually, 22 Honda Civic Sport. Well, in a unexpected plan of events, bam, my daughter bought a 23 Honda Civic Sport, obviously in the same color. And they look exactly the same. The only difference is mine has window tint, hers doesn't because she just bought it. So as you can see, it's got those real nice LED headlights, and let me tell you, they work great. They really work good. I can tell you that there is no difference that I have found so far between this 22 and this 23 Honda Civic. I have not found one thing to be different so far. So here's the remote for the Civic. It's the exact same remote as my car. You can either push the button or just put your hand here and it will unlock. So on the inside, I mean, everything looks exactly the same. These are the AC vents, which this mesh thing here is pretty nice. As you can see it all along here too for the AC. It's got the exact same radio. AC knobs, everything's the same. Obviously you have your cigarette lighter here. Your USB. No, this is not for 2023. I guess my daughter put this. Start it up. So, one thing about the Civics, this is all digital right here. This is analog on this side, but this side is a digital one. So, I guess she's already got, what, 612 miles on it. She bought it about, I think, a week and a half ago. LED lights inside are pretty bright. There's no need to replace them. Sometimes I like to change these to make them brighter, but those are pretty bright. Got this here, obviously no light here. Mine doesn't have it either. Let's see, no light on this side either. But they do not come with a sunroof. I'm guessing you can get it as an option. LED light here. Again, it's bright. You won't really need to change it. Obviously automatic. Even though it's automatic, they do have paddle shifters on both sides. Right, you can get all your information on your dashboard, a whole bunch of information, your tires and battery and all that good stuff. Oil change, all here. Here, this is for cruise control. No, this is not cruise control. Well, yeah, cruise control. And then on here, you can set on there how close you want your car to get to the other car before it automatically slows down. I don't care for it too much personally, so I don't use cruise control much unless I'm going on a long distance. This one here is to keep you in your lane. So if you take off your hands off the steering wheel, it will continue in the lane, straight in the middle of the lane. And after a few seconds, it will beep and let you know that, hey, you need to put your hands back on the steering wheel. I never use it. I guess it's cool to have, but I don't really use it. As you've seen on my other videos, if you've seen it, behind this thing here, there's cameras. That's what keeps you in your lane. And also there is the automatic high beams sensor that's up there that turns on the high beams automatically when you're driving and lowers them when you're not driving. Got this in here, a little storage. This comes out if you need it to. It's got pretty good room in the back seat. Actually, it has really good room in the back seat. Because I'm 5'11" and I always lay my seat all the way back. My daughter does the same thing. She's about my height. And I can get right behind this seat and sit comfortably and not have to adjust it, sitting in the back seat. So for a Civic, they've really gotten big. That's a lot of room. If you're worried about room, they're a lot bigger than the Corollas. So keep that in mind if you're comparing the two, which I did when we got that Civic. As you can see down here, the gas got the metal plated. Not bad. For a Civic, this is a good car. I mean, I think it's got a lot of good technology, built very well. Not cheap, not a cheap interior, very nice interior. This material here, I mean, it's all nice stuff. Drive mode, you could put in sport, economy, or normal. Personally, in my car, we normally keep it on economy. As you can see here, she has got it on normal. That warning light's on because the door's not completely shut. So, has the automatic engine shut off. So when you come up to a red light, your engine will turn off, supposedly to save gas, which is complete waste. I always push this button as soon as I get in the car. And as you can see there on the dash, that turns it off. I just don't like to use it, so I always turn it off. This is the emergency parking brake. I don't know if you could hear it when it did it, but I can hear it. Turn that off. Then this one here. So this one holds your brake. Let's say you're at a red light and you're just stopped and you're too lazy to keep your foot on the brake while you're waiting for the red light to turn green. You could push this, and then now you could take your foot off the brake every time you come to a red light, and it'll hold the brake. So you don't have to keep pressing the brake. And then once you touch the gas, it'll release the brake and it'll go. So you could just turn that on. Like I said, if you're at a red light and you don't want to just keep holding the brake down because you're that completely lazy, it will do it for you. I guess it's a nice thing to have. My wife uses it. I don't, but she does. Oh, it's weird. I'm lazier than my wife. Let's see. Here is where you open the trunk. So I'll open the trunk. I'll show you the room in the trunk. I'll show you the back seat and the engine. It's gonna be under here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Over here on the side. Oh, I just had knee surgery, so I'm using my 2023 walker. I did a video on this. Full carbon fiber. Look at the low profile wheels. I'm rocking it, baby. All right, so here's the back seat. She's got a mess back here, but that's how I would keep my normally keep my seat, and I can sit back there with room for my legs. Can't even speak right. So plenty of backseat room. It is comfortable. Like I said, for a Civic, it's got plenty of room. Now, if you go sit in one of these in the back seat and then go to a Corolla, you'll definitely see the difference. All right, now we can go as I hop. Excuse the camera, but I'm hopping to the trunk. Well, thought I'd be able to show you. Typical woman, I swear, man. Can't travel light for nothing. Trust me, it's got a big trunk. You'd think she lives out of her damn car, I swear. All right, let's go to the engine. All right, so here's the engine, obviously. It does not have the hydraulic things to hold it up. I'm holding it with my hand. It's got the manual lever there, which is fine. It's one less thing to break. It is not turbocharged, which is good. Turbocharged engines tend to not last as long, even though Honda makes great turbo engines. But anyways, it's a good, reliable car. I will say that. It's quick enough. I mean, you're not going to break any land speed records, but it is quick enough. I would do a much more better review, but I'm still using my walker, and it's freezing out here. The wind's blowing, so I'm going to go in. But anyways, the 23, like I say, man, it's just like our 22. I haven't found one thing to be different. I have to assume there's one thing that's got to be different, but so far we haven't found it. Maybe if you guys know, you can leave a comment down below. But if you have any questions, let me know. They're great cars. She wanted to get black, but they didn't have black, and this was the only color they had. They did charge her $900, I believe, over a sticker, and that's because it came with some extra floor mats, mud guards, same thing as ours did, some paint protection under the door handles so you don't scratch those. But other than that, I mean, she's super happy with it. She likes it. She had a 2019 Civic before this. So anyways, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to hop back into the house and warm up. Peace.